Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Motivation for the Day. It's great to have you here, ready to supercharge your week and transform your mindset. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that lies at the heart of every great achievement, every breakthrough, and every life well lived. We're talking about being fearless. Now, when you hear the word fearless, what comes to mind? Maybe you picture a superhero, a daredevil, or a historical figure who changed the world. But here's the secret. Being fearless isn't about the absence of fear. Not at all. It's about feeling the fear and taking action anyway. It's about acknowledging that flutter in your stomach, that voice of doubt in your head, and saying, I see you, I hear you, but you don't get to drive. Think about it. Every single person you admire has felt fear. The entrepreneur launching their first business, they were terrified of failure. The artist showing their work for the first time, they were scared of judgment. The speaker stepping onto a huge stage, their heart was pounding. The difference is they didn't let that fear paralyze them. They used it as a compass, pointing them toward the very thing they needed to do to grow. Fear is a natural, human emotion. It's an ancient survival mechanism designed to keep us safe from physical threats. But in our modern world, that same mechanism often gets triggered by things that won't actually harm us, like public speaking, asking for a promotion, starting a new hobby, or even just introducing ourselves to someone new. Our brain screams danger, when what it really means is, this is unfamiliar. So, how do we start to build this muscle of fearlessness? How do we learn to dance with fear instead of running from it? The first step is to identify it. When you feel that resistance, that hesitation, that urge to procrastinate, stop and ask yourself, what am I actually afraid of here? Is it failure, rejection, looking foolish, embarrassment? Give your fear a name. When you shine a light on it, it starts to lose its power. It stops being this big, monstrous shadow and becomes a specific, manageable problem. Let's say you're afraid of failing at a new project. Okay, what does failure actually look like in this scenario? Does it mean you lose some time? Some money? Does it mean you have to try again? When you break it down, the worst-case scenario is often not as catastrophic as your fear brain makes it out to be. More often than not, the worst-case scenario is simply a learning experience. You'll gain knowledge, you'll gain resilience, and you'll be better prepared for the next attempt. The real failure isn't trying and falling short. It's being too afraid to even try. The second key is to take small, consistent steps. You don't go from being afraid of heights to climbing Mount Everest in a day. You start small. If you're afraid of public speaking, you don't have to book a TED Talk tomorrow. Maybe you start by just speaking up more in a small meeting at work. Then you volunteer to give a short 2-minute update, then a 5-minute presentation. Each small victory builds your confidence. It provides your brain with new evidence that says, hey, I did that scary thing and I survived. In fact, it felt pretty good. This is how you rewire your response to fear. You replace the old danger signal with a new growth signal. Think of it like going to the gym. You wouldn't walk in on your first day and try to lift the heaviest weights. You'd start with something manageable, and you'd slowly increase the weight as you get stronger. Courage is the exact same. It's a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you act in spite of your fear, you're doing another rep. Another powerful technique is to shift your focus from the fear itself to your why. Why do you want to do this thing that scares you? What is the purpose behind it? Is it to build a better life for your family, to express your creativity, to make a difference in your community, to become a healthier, more vibrant version of yourself? When your why is big enough, the how becomes less daunting. Your purpose becomes the fuel that propels you through the wall of fear. When you're driven by a mission, fear becomes just an obstacle on the path, not a destination. Let's be honest, society often encourages us to play it safe. We're told to follow the well-trodden path, to not rock the boat, to stay in our comfort zones. But your comfort zone is a beautiful place, and nothing ever grows there. Every dream you have, every goal you want to achieve lies just on the other side of that comfortable boundary. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. To have one, you must be willing to step away from the other. So what fear is holding you back right now? Is it the fear of starting that YouTube channel you've been dreaming about? The fear of writing that book? The fear of applying for that dream job? The fear of telling someone how you truly feel? I want you to visualize it. See that fear for what it is. Just an emotion, a signal. It's not a stop sign. It's a green light, signaling that an opportunity for incredible growth is right in front of you. Imagine your life 1 year from now. What would it look like if you decided today to face that one fear? What new skills would you have? What new experiences? What new relationships? How much more confident and capable would you feel? Now imagine your life 1 year from now if you let that fear win. If you stay exactly where you are, wrapped in the safety of your comfort zone. Which future excites you more? Which future is the one you truly deserve? You were not born to live a small life, to be boxed in by your own insecurities. You were born to explore, to create, to connect, to achieve. Fear will always be a passenger in your car, but it does not get to hold the map, and it certainly doesn't get to drive. You are the driver. You set the destination. So here's your challenge for this week. Identify one small thing that scares you, something you've been putting off, and just do it. Don't overthink it. Don't wait until you feel ready, because you might be waiting forever. Take that first, small, imperfect step. Send that email, make that call, sign up for that class, post that video. Do it scared, do it nervously, do it imperfectly, but do it. And when you do, I want you to come back to the comment section of this video and tell us what you did. Let's create a community of fearless action takers right here. Let's inspire and support each other as we all take steps outside of our comfort zones. Your story could be the exact inspiration someone else needs to hear to face their own fears. Remember, the goal isn't a life without fear. The goal is a life where you are bigger than your fear. It's a life where you are in charge. You have so much power, potential, and courage inside of you, just waiting to be unleashed. It's time to let it out. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today on Motivation for the Day. I truly hope this has sparked something within you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next dose of motivation. Go out there this week and be brave, be bold, and be fearless. I'll see you in the next video.